I'm glad I looked away for a second.
It's on the right.
It's on the right?
I'm positive it's on the right.
All right, let's see how much faith you should put into your friend. Bam! We were lied to.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Welcome to another Toostupidgamerz showcase.
It's your boy Zero.
And I'm Mash, and this is Croc, Legend of the Gobbos on the PS1.
That's right. So, man, I only ever played a demo of this on the PS1 back in the day, and I wanted this so badly. Mash, have you played this game before?
Yes, and we had discussed this earlier, but the funny thing is that I only actually played this on PC. I never played this on PS1, so it looks way more retro than I remember.
Yes. Yeah, the PS1 got a lot of platformers, and Croc was a special one for me because for me, this was like my introduction to open world platforming, not Spyro.
Okay, well, Croc, as you can see, is a croc. This is part of that era of three-dimensional platformer games where you play as an animal with giant, cute eyes.
Seriously? So, if anyone knows anything about this game, you'll know that it was developed by Argonaut. Argonaut Studios actually helped Nintendo back in the day create some technology for the Super Nintendo, which is how we got Star Fox, believe it or not. Now, the reason why Croc looks the way he does is because originally, Argonaut wanted to create a Yoshi game for the N64. They could not get permission from Nintendo to do so. So they changed him to a crocodile and shopped him around, and what they ended up creating was Croc.
That's funny, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Now, we also have to remember that even though Croc was released like in 95, 96, this was still the early years of 3D platforming, which means tank controls. So,
yeah.
Mash is going to be A-okay with tank controls here because he likes Resident Evil. I don't. Well, I don't like tank controls, not that I don't like Resident Evil. But, yeah, you can notice that this gameplay feels kind of stiff.
It does. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I do like Resident Evil, but I think for a game like this, like if I had to play Donkey Kong 64 with tank controls, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
This is not my cup of tea. But maybe, hey, they'll fix that because guess what? Croc is coming back.
That's right. It's getting re-released, remastered, and essentially recreated because they're not just updating the graphics, they're not just updating, giving us quality of life features. They're also changing the way the game controls, essentially giving us a more modern Croc that plays more smoothly, which is amazing. Also, I think you can butt bounce those boxes and break them open.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to do it.
You jump and then you mash buttons.
No, it's jump and jump.
Really?
That's so weird. I would never think to just press the jump button again, but yeah, jump and jump. Yeah, so just now we had a platform, we had a very typical section for a type of game like this, where one of the platforms actually crumbles, you know, and I'm kind of just like, okay, if I find myself on that in any other platformer, I just keep going. Here, it's like, okay, bro, you gotta give me a second. I gotta get reoriented because of the tank controls.
It can be very frustrating.
Yeah. And you know what? I was actually confused why Zero was like, oh, you're player one. And I'm like, I wonder why. He's not going to get away with this. He's playing a level by the time this game is done here.
For those who are not getting it, I hate tank controls, like, a lot.
He sure does.
And I know Mash is A-okay with them, but, like, even he's admitting, like, no, on a platformer,
no.
Now, I do want to mention something because we are working on something special. Mash, do you notice how some of the graphics feel like they're constantly like shifting and moving and twitching as you play?
Oh, I thought this was in squiggle vision.
So the reason why that happens on the PS1 is because to cut costs, Sony left out some key parts when it came to 3D recreation. It's called a Z buffer and also an FPU, a fixed point something. You guys will see in the video. Essentially, the PS1 didn't have the capabilities of being able to tell when a 3D polygon goes in front of another 3D polygon. So in order to make it work, developers had to program their own Z buffer. You know how 3D has 3 axes, X, Y, and Z? The Z buffer would be able to tell what goes in front of the other. They had to program their own. Some developers did it better than others. The Croc developers, as you can see, the shimmering and twitchy graphics, they did their best. It's working. It's not that bad. I've seen games do way worse when it came to Z buffering.
The third dimension is overrated.
I love 3D platforming, man. What are you talking about? Go ahead, go get that Gobbo on the left.
Maybe no.
Do it.
I don't want to do it.
No balls.
Oh my god.
No balls. Do it. There we go. It wasn't that hard.
Yeah,
right?
The tank controls definitely fuck a lot of this up. I mean, I'm assuming that it was the same on PC when I played it, because I haven't played it since I was a little kid, so just for context, anything I'm saying is going to be dated. But yeah, like, I don't remember if it's how it worked on PC, but it definitely is tough. I don't think I got them all, but let me see if we got the door. Nope.
No, you need 3 more colored crystal orb thingies. I think you got to yeah, there you go. That's how you end a level.
Yep. And it's funny that they wanted to make a 3D Yoshi game, because the 64 ended up getting a couple of 3D Yoshi games, or I'm sorry, at least one.
Yeah.
With Yoshi's Story.
Well, Yoshi's Story was not a 3D platformer; it was side-scrolling. Yoshi's Story was side-scrolling, dude.
You're right. Okay.
So it wasn't even a 3D game.
Okay. Yes, you're right. But for some reason, maybe it's the Mandela effect. I could have sworn there was a 3D Yoshi game on the 64.
I mean, unless you count Mario Party, where he appeared in 3D.
No, obviously not.
Or Super Mario 64, where he appeared in 3D on top of the castle. You got to jump on that platform and hit the button.
Yeah, but it's not worth it for one of those.
No balls.
Pointless.
No balls. Type in the comment, no balls.
There's a button we could push.
Oh my god. I don't like that. So many platforms over lava.
Yeah, but these don't break down, so you could take your time to reorient yourself. Yeah, What?
Your expression is just hilarious.
I'm just overwhelmed by nostalgia is what it is. That's the thing of it.
Oh god, no.
I'm glad I looked away for a second.
It's on the right.
It's on the right?
I'm positive it's on the right.
All right, let's see how much faith you should put into your friend. Bam! We were lied to.
Yes. Oh, you only get the one chance?
No, it's 3-card Monty, bro. I love that old video games intended for kids always featured some form or version or shape of 3-card Monty.
Yo, those were always annoying. I hated that. I really hated that as a kid.
I like the one in Super Mario 3. But yeah.
Look at those weird-looking rats. You should stomp on them. Oh my god, all your crystals, dude! Yo, and they disappear so quickly. That's not fair. Oh my god, careful. There we go.
The camera is locked.
Oh,
so I can't. It has that old school problem where you just can't move around anymore. There we go.
You need that key, don't you? Go grab that key.
Probably.
So yeah, everyone, let's continue talking about like 3D platformers at the time. So, this was my first experience to more open world 3D platforming.
Mm-hmm.
This still isn't to like the extent of like Mario 64, obviously,
no.
But it was still more open world than Crash Bandicoot.
Right.
which was my, 3D platforming experience at that time.
Right. The levels here are more like they're a lot smaller and bite-sized compared to Super Mario 64.
But you're still allowed to walk in whatever direction, not just one direction like in Crash.
Can I grab this one?
Oh, that's how you go down.
Cool.
How do you go back up?
I could have just jumped. I don't know why I needed that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just exciting to see that this game is getting any kind of
re-release,
attention.
a remake. Well, not a remake, a remaster.
Yeah. And so is Glover too.
Glover,
well.
yeah, you're right. I saw that a while ago. I forgot.
So it's nice. It's not.
Mash.
Whoops.
Mash.
Whoops.
Why?
Why not?
But how are you gonna get up now?
I saw that it was getting a lot of press that hey, there's gonna be a Croc remake.
Another thing I want to mention, something that actually bothered me while you were outside in the outside area of Croc, is that originally Spyro himself was going to be green, but they changed Spyro to purple because Insomniac noticed that he blended in with the grass. So in order to make Spyro stand out more, they made him purple. So I'm looking at Croc now, and I'm just like, they should have chosen a different shade of green. So yeah, Croc basically just looks exactly like his color is exactly like the grass.
Right.
Which is unfortunate.
Ooh, I wonder if there's fall damage.
Try it.
And that's why you have to use that. But yeah, it's cool to see any kind of return to games like this.
Yes.
For the record, I never finished this as a kid. So
never. All I had was the demo back in the day.
Right. I probably...
Dude, use the key.
That key was for the door upstairs. We used it, remember?
Oh, God, you're right.
Yeah.
So what... Yeah, look at Croc. He basically blends in with the freaking ground.
Yeah, you're right. It's camouflage.
They should have chosen, like, a teal or something, so he looks at least a little bit different. Yeah, press that button again.
Yeah, but alligators are green, not blue.
I mean, some alligators are darker, so they could have chosen, something. But even though he blends in, like, the backpack helps orient yourself because the backpack is brown.
Well, also the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very tight game.
Did he say Shazam?
Yeah.
He says Shazam.
He says a lot of fun stuff. He says a lot of fun stuff.
Curse Splat. Hoo hee, Curse Splat.
It might have just been wishful thinking, but when I was a kid, for some reason, I thought that Croc was supposed to be Polish. So just the way that he said, just the way that he pronounced certain things. But anyway, I've done enough playing. It's time to torture Zero.
Okay.
So take over the controller over there.
1, 3, 1B1, and I can't continue further.
Yeah, no, go to the...
I can't continue further, so it looks like I got it.
That's the next spot, yeah.
All right.
Select it.
What's other options? I don't understand. Options?
Return to the map. You pushed the wrong button.
Start level. Then what did I hit before? I'm so lost.
Beats me. What did you hit before?
Oh, is that the boss?
What a great time to just pass the controller over to Zero. Yeah.
Mash, you're evil.
I love that a lot of these 3D platforming games from this era felt very similar. And yeah, we already released a video where we talked about the PS1 specifically, but we also mentioned the 64 and the Saturn, and honestly, they all just...
This is so bad.
They all just, like, fit. They all just fit together so well. Like, this... You could tell me that this was on a Nintendo 64 or the Saturn, I'd believe you.
You could have told me this was on a Saturn, I would have believed you, but not on an N64. The reason why is because N64 is notorious for having very blurry textures. So I would have seen the textures on Croc and everything else here, and I would have been like, this can't be the N64.
Okay.
Other than that, like when it came to the polygon count and how the game like works and plays, That I would have believed. If you would have told me if it was only that we were focusing on.
I think the design just... The world and the level looks so much like a Nintendo 64 game to me.
It does. That it does.
It just fits right in with like with Banjo-Kazooie or something.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
You like that?
Yeah, they should have definitely timed it a little bit longer for those to break. Give the player a chance. But yeah, how does it feel, Zero? Tell us about it.
You definitely have to be careful because these jump controls are slippery. As you guys saw before, I literally just... Is it circle? How do you...
Square.
Square. There we go.
It's B. Press B.
Shut up. There we go. Okay, so I can't break boxes like that. I have to jump. I guess it would be too similar to Crash or something. Because I believe Crash came out before this. But no, I'm basically going through a lot of nostalgia myself. Motherfucker. Come on, let me recollect these things. Mother. Okay. So, again, I had several demo discs as a kid for the PS1. One of the things that I loved back in the day, because I can sample many games and decide what I wanted. Of course, I have a boss battle. Oh! I'm assuming I basically die completely if I don't have any gems on me.
Oh, you're fucked.
I at least have one. How do I hit this guy? Come on, count to Papa. No! Stupid tank controls!
If I remember correctly, I think you have to hit him right on the star in his stomach. I think.
Oh, so circle turns me around.
Yeah. It's a 180-degree flip. Just like with Resident Evil, funny enough. You did nothing there. You just ran away.
I was trying to... Yeah, continue game. This is bad. These controls are...
Oh, you gotta start at the beginning of the level,
These
too.
controls are freaking horrendous.
Tank controls don't work well for 3D platforming.
They don't. But, again, we're still talking about the early days of platforming, so I understand why they tried it this way. They likely saw a demo of Tomb Raider and said, "Alright, this is how it's done, guys." Let me just go ahead and, just collect these gems. I do like how this works. Like, it's weird how they make you do tank controls, but this isn't tank control-y, you know?
Well, that's because you're not moving forward, dude.
I mean, I am.
If you're moving forward, it's moving forward for you. Like, once you step on it. So it takes away that aspect of it.
Also, you can't butt bounce while you're, like, moving forward. You have to, like, jump and not move in order to pull it off.
And for what it's worth, there was a sequel, so they could have fixed some of this stuff in the second Croc game.
But I don't think they did. The second Croc game is supposedly better, though. That's what I heard.
I'm sure it is. But I would imagine that after this, they probably had a lot to think over what we could improve.
I'm positive I'm just gonna get my ass kicked again, because I have no idea what to do. Okay, so I jumped toward... Ah! Alright, I have at least one.
You only went for one?
Dude, I can't move that well. Like, look at it. I'm trying to grab... There we go, I got it. So this guy hits me. Alright, am I supposed to... No! Did you see that?
You were walking backwards.
Yo, these tank controls are horrible. Seriously, I have no idea how to beat this guy.
Just kill him. Just get good. Damn.
Oh my god, I hate these tank controls. Oh my god, why am I running in the wrong direction?
2 more shots.
So, I hit this guy. Seriously, Mash, I don't know how to hit him. Like, I run towards him and I spin him.
Give me the controller, I gotta try it.
I run towards him and I hit him. Nothing. I run towards him and I try to head stomp him. Nothing. If I run into a wall, I'm basically dead because the controls don't want to work for me. Like, I don't know what to do.
It's a very unique loading screen.
That's another thing that a lot of people used to talk about, loading screens. So a lot of N64 purists would basically make fun of PlayStation players because they're just like, oh, you guys have to wait for your games to load. And our games just play, like you don't load.
Well, it does suck, but I will say that I know Castlevania on the PS1 was awful sometimes with the loading screen.
Yeah.
We reference them a lot, but if you check out AVGN's video on Symphony of the Night, he talked about that, and it was kind of like, yeah, you do this loading screen, and then you have to do another, like, there was this one portion where, like, you do a loading screen, I think you save, then you have to do another loading screen and another one, and it just takes forever. And when you die, it's just worse. Let's see.
What happened, Mash? You couldn't grab more than one gem?
I suppose not.
Come on, grab that gem! Are you serious? So you were able to hit this guy. I can't wait till the freaking remaster comes out. Oh, so essentially dodge just...
it.
Oh my god, no!
I think I may have messed you up by saying that it's hit the star. I don't think you have to hit the star. Oh, I think you touch him from the, you get him from behind.
Or the side, because you hit him the first time by the side.
On the side, okay.
So while he throws a tantrum, I think you just gotta hit him. There you go. It better just be a 3-hit thing, because goddamn.
Yeah, I don't know if I have more than 3 hits in me.
Okay, tantrum time.
What's cool though is you can also go through him when he does after you hit him. That's not some kind of like bullshit video game thing where you, oh well, you touched him so you die. Okay, okay, I'm feeling good about this so far.
All right, go ahead. It worked.
That's it.
You did it.
I did it.
I couldn't because tank control sucked for me. Oh, he goes back to normal. Is he a duck? Is he a burb? He's a burb.
I don't know.
What's going on? Why are you getting smaller?
Cool. And then that's the next level. So yeah, Croc won. A really cool PS1 game. We're glad we got a chance to showcase this for you guys. And of course, it's also going to get a modern take relatively soon.
Indeed. Thank you guys for watching. Look out for that re-release, that remaster that's coming out. Hopefully you guys watched our special video that we are currently working on as of the recording of this video. But it'll likely come out before. I'm saying a lot of crap. It'll be linked. No worries. If you guys played Croc back in the day, let us know in the comments below. What other PlayStation platformers would you guys recommend? Let us know in the comments below as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a lot of people know about this game, so we're curious to hear some feedback, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah, take care, everyone.
Bye.